An impenetrable fortress. That's what they're calling your bank's new security vault. Is that accurate, Mr. Satsuma?
Gentlemen, the entire penthouse vault is made of titanium steel, one of the strongest metals known to man. It is surrounded by 15 feet of solid granite, one of the hardest igneous stones on Earth. Beneath you will find 12 empty floors sealed with 50,000 volt grids, and the latest high-tech security equipment available. And no one, I repeat, no one, can get in to view their belongings without being escorted by me, personally.
Retina scan identification required. Please place your eye to the lens, Mr. Satsuma. Thank you, Mr. Satsuma. Proceed.
Oya, これはなんだ? 暗号赤、侵入、第7区域。こっちへ行こう。すべての通路を閉めろ。彼女だ。カーメン・サンディエゴだ。彼女を止めろ。エレベーターに向かっている。電源を切れ。しろ！エレベーターを1階に戻せ！
Gentlemen, now the tour continues to the penthouse, where the vault is housed. I now present the most secure vault in the modern world.
I could have taken anything I wanted. But I faced the ultimate high-tech challenge and defeated it, player. That's what's important.
Anyone who had all your high-tech gadgets could have done the same.
I am the greatest thief in the world with or without them, and I can prove it.
Zach! Zach! I am trying to finish my crossword puzzle. Do you mind?
Ivy, that was my big solo. Hey, it's the chief.
Boy, are we glad to see you. Any news on Carmen?
None. Ever since she pulled that high-tech Satsuma bank break-in last month, she's disappeared.
Chief, we'll take any case you've got. A gang of jaywalkers, somebody forgot to floss.
Well, Nah, you wouldn't be interested.
We're interested!
Okay. CrimeNet got a hot tip that there might be a break-in at a gold mine in Nevada. It's not a Carmen-type crime, but you could go stake it out.
Player, C5 us out of here.
Okay, my Carmenless crime busters, you don't even have time to sit down. Cause it's just a short hop from California to the gold mine outside Nevada's capital, Carson City. Is it hot in here? Is that my career? Nevada Desert. Phew. Must be why they built Lake Mead, the largest man-made lake in the United States. Hoover Dam to distribute all the water. And Las Vegas, so you could bet on when the next day of rain would be. Okay, eyeball this, gumshoes. You're looking at the mineral that put Nevada on the map, gold. Back in 1859, a miner hit Nevada's famous Comstock lode.
Eureka! Bessie, we're rich!
Soon, all kinds of pioneers came with picks and shovels and those noisy little tin cups and started to dig. And digging by hand was a lot of hard work. But then modern times came along with a... Whoa. Now miners use dynamite to blast their way through huge chunks of rock. Technology, you gotta love it. Fire in the hole!
We got a train to catch, boys. Fire up the elevator and let's go.
No crooks here. Just a bunch of miners at quitting time.
Zach, he called that an elevator.
What, do you need glasses, sis? It is an elevator, except it's for rocks instead of people.
Guess again, little bro. Any real miner would have called it a skip. I think these guys are...
On you like fleas on a prairie dog.
Hey!
Come on! Those are Carmen's henchmen. Looks like she's back in business big time.
Get him!
Let go of the brake, Zach! Zach, pull the brake!
Would you make up your... It was nice knowing you!
That'll take them time to escape. We'll finish loading, then do what Carmen said to do if they showed up.
We'll take a gang of jaywalkers. Somebody who forgot to floss.
There's not much oxygen in these mines, Zach. Save your breath, huh?
Why would Carmen break into a Nevada gold mine to steal dynamite? She's never blown up anything before.
It doesn't make sense unless she's in the area planning something bigger, and she wanted it to... Zach, we gotta get out now.
What's up?
Sometimes gases like methane seep out of the ground in these mines, so miners take canaries with them. If the birds pass out, the miners know to get out.
Sis, that was a trick they used in the old coal mines 100 years ago. Today they have high-tech electrical methane detectors. Besides, this is a mechanical bird. Hey, I know that tune. It's Mi Caballo Blanco.
What's that mean?
It's a Spanish cowboy song. It means my white horse.
What do you want to bet that's a Carmen clue, and she's headed to Spain right now?
Oh, perfect. Spain's only about 195,000 square miles. She ought to be easy to find. We'll stand on a chair.
Well, where do you suggest we look?
There's probably a few other places she could go, Ivy. Player, bring up a Spanish language map a sec. This is gonna be tougher than I thought. Spanish is the official language of 18 Latin American countries and Puerto Rico.
Hey, Zach, maybe the title's the clue. Info scan white horses a sec.
The Royal Lipizzaner stallions are performing horses, famous for their jumping and dancing. And man, do these equines have a great press agent. They play the palace. The Imperial Palace, that is, the Hofburg in Vienna, Austria, where Emperor Maximilian II, don't call him Junior, brought the first Lipizzaners almost 400 years ago. And from then on, his dance card was filled. Today, these lily-white beauties are still trained at only one place in the world, the Spanische Reitschule in Vienna.
Ivy, that could be it.
Wait, Zach, Vienna's the capital of Austria. There's nothing Spanish about it.
They're trained at the Spanische Reitschule, which is German for Spanish riding school. If Carmen's after some caballos blancos, the Royal Lipizzaners are the finest trained white horses in the world.
Lots of horses spook at loud noises, but not these hoofers. During World War II, they say the Lipizzaners were so well trained that even when bombs were exploding over Vienna, you could count on them to remain cool under fire, take shelter, and wait out the attacks, never once panicking.
Looks like a good place to start. Player, C5 us to Vienna and don't stop for the strudel.
Culture vultures, you're underway from Nevada in the southwestern United States across the Atlantic Ocean to Vienna, Austria, yeah. Vienna, home of some of the most famous music meisters of all time. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Ludwig van Beethoven, Franz Joseph Haydn,
Old-time miners used what bird to help them determine if the air was pure? Old-time miners used a canary to test the purity of a mine shaft's air supply.
Come on!
Zach! I'm coming!
Oh, easy, fellas, easy.
Use that saddle and climb up, Zach!
Okay. No, as a matter of fact, I'm not. We've got to stop this truck! Man, where are we?
If you want to take a ride on Vienna's famous Riesenrad Ferris wheel, you landed in the right place.
After that horse truck, I don't care if I ever ride anything again.
You know, it wouldn't hurt to ask for some help on this one, Zach.
Yeah, maybe an Acme detective with some real horse sense, huh, sis?
Hey, what about Armando Arguella?
Player, Armando Arguella is a detective we worked with in the Argentina office. Could you... Whoa!
Hola, detectives. Sorry for the delay.
Yeah, Armando, my man! How's Argentina's coolest cowpoke detective?
Por favor, Zach. In America, you call cowboys cowpokes, but in Argentina, I am the coolest gaucho detective.
Armando, Carmen's up to something very strange.
She stole dynamite from a Nevada mine, and now she's stolen probably the finest trained steeds in the world.
Any clues, amigos?
All I saw was a truck full of angry white horses. Oh, and one had on a saddle.
The thieves must have ridden one horse while herding the others into the truck.
And there was a rope, too. You know, hanging from that whatchamacallit that sticks up from the saddle.
The horn. That's very strange for the Lipizzaners. Well, a cowboy uses the horn on his western saddle to hang his rope and to tie it there when roping steer. But Europeans use English riding saddles, which don't have horns.
Then that kind of saddle shouldn't have been on one of the Lipizzaners.
Player, access CrimeNet files for any of Carmen's henchmen who are Western saddle riders.
Buck in Bronco. Here's the facts. A real bad guy. Today he makes his hideout in the city, Tombstone, Arizona.
Buck sure wouldn't be the first horse thief to call Tombstone home.
Well, no siree, partner. And a lot of them ended up right here on Tombstone's famous Boot Hill, along with anybody else who ran afoul of the local law named Wyatt Earp.
Of course, Wyatt's most famous run-in happened on October 26, 1881, the gunfight at the OK Corral.
Wait a minute. Today is October 26th.
And there was a big OK branded into that saddle I saw. It must have been Buck's.
I just don't get it. Carmen's stealing dynamite.
Rustling horses that don't spook easily and leaving cowboy song clues?
It's like she's suddenly doing a Western.
Then, amigos, it would be just like her to pull off her next crime in Tombstone, the western town that was too tough to die. Player, C5 us out of here muy pronto.
You're heading from Vienna, Austria, back to the southwestern United States, state of Arizona. Arizona, home of the petrified forest, the painted desert, and one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, the Grand Canyon.
Hey, that's Geronimo, the famous chief of the Chiricahua Apaches.
And let me tell you, partners, this Native American dude fought valiantly to hold on to land the Apaches had lived on for hundreds of years. But by 1881, settlers were going to Arizona any way they could, hoping to strike it rich in the silver mines near Tombstone. And they didn't much care that it was originally native Indian land. Some came by stagecoach, which bounced along at 10 miles an hour, drawn by 4 horses, or 6 for the souped-up model with a hatchback. And it took a good month to get from New York to the Western Territory.
Huh? Could it be we've gone back to the year 1881?
No, get out of the way. The show's about to start.
All right, we're out of here.
Everybody wants to get into the act.
Cool, it's a reenactment of the famous gunfight. Player, if Carmen's here, we've got to find out what for.
Biggest thing in Tombstone was the famous gunfight at the OK Corral.
Huh? Look, one of Carmen's henchmen.
What the?
Drop 'em real slow, partners.
What?
He got away!
What happened, amigos?
Carmen Sandiego just stole our duds.
Ciao, detectives.
She's getting away with the Western costumes.
Come on. I can handle this, amigos. Hee-yah!
Slow down! I just lost all my fillings!
This stagecoach is an antique. It wasn't built for warp speed.
I hope we can make that turn!
The American West isn't the only place that has cowboys. What's a cowboy from Argentina called? A cowboy from Argentina is called a gaucho.
Oh no! Hang on, Zach!
Get the rope! Ivy? Yeah!
What's Carmen planning to do with dynamite, horses, and authentic Western outfits?
Remember what that henchman said back at the Nevada gold mine?
Yeah, something about catching a train. But what train? Where?
Player, info scan famous trains.
How about the bullet train in Japan? That's the world's fastest.
Factoid update, factoid update. The French TGV is the world's fastest train at 320 miles per hour.
Wait a minute. When Carmen rode out of Tombstone, she didn't say adios or something Western-like.
She said ciao, an Italian goodbye.
And the Orient Express runs from London to Venice, Italy.
The Orient Express is the most luxurious, most mysterious train in the world. Started in 1883, it first ran from Paris, France, via Germany, Austria, Hungary, and Romania. It carried royalty and robber barons and famous spies, a virtual who's who choo-choo.
Mystery, intrigue, wealthy passengers. Now that sounds like the Carmen we know.
Yes! Player, C5 to the Orient Express.
All aboard, crime stoppers! From Tombstone, Arizona, back across the Atlantic Ocean to the Austrian-Italian border. The Orient Express is, at this very moment, crossing Europe's highest mountain range, the 750-mile-long Alps.
Here comes the train!
And here come the Royal Lipids and Stallions!
Get it!
Wow. We were right about Carmen picking the Lipid Saunders for their Grace Under Fire, Ivy.
But what are they blowing up?
Just sticks of dynamite. It's a diversion to slow the train. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid used to do the same thing.
Everybody off train! Move away from the track! This is a robbery! Yeah!
Oh my gosh! Carmen's not robbing the passengers, she's stealing the whole Orient Express!
Come on!
Let's split up. I'll look for Carmen. You guys see if there's a way to stop this thing.
Hey, you!
Quick, the door!
This way!
Excuse me? Oh no! We're out of train, Armando. It's roundup time.
Yeah, this is a bola, which gauchos use for catching stray cattle.
Welcome, Ivy.
Huh?
I planned the perfect old-fashioned robbery, using items I stole from around the world, and without using a single one of my high-tech devices.
The party's over, Carmen.
Sarsaparilla?
What?
Armando just busted your engineer, and your other henchmen are a little tied up at the moment, too.
Well, every step of the way I did manage to prove my point, detectives.
Ivy, everything's under control. You should have seen me and Zach in action. Did you find Carmen?
What do you mean? She's right... Huh? She's getting away! Come on! There she is! Carmen!
Adios, amigos. I'm afraid it's time for me to ride off into the sunset.
I radioed the station to pick up the passengers. As soon as Carmen gets to that point, they'll nab her.
I wouldn't count on it, Armando.
Planning the ultimate low-tech Western robbery just for the challenge of it is one thing. But Carmen Sandiego would never get caught without an ace up her sleeve.
You accepted my challenge to try a low-tech crime, Carmen.
And you did catch up with me, player. But you didn't catch me. Adios, amigo. Until next time.
Cool. I'm up for a spot of tea and me paper, I can tell you.
I'll be glad when this special showing of the Crown Jewels is over and they're back in the underground vault.
Yeah, me too. You check the cases, I'll do the rounds. Alan! Someone's on the roof! Hold it right there.
What's this?
It's Carmen Sandiego's, lads.
Ha! Imagine Carmen thinking she could ever steal the crown jewels. That'll show her, eh, what?
Tomorrow's front page ought to be more exciting than this. White lion cubs found in Africa. Not exactly what you'd call earth-shaking, now is. Hello? Did you feel something?
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit queasy. Better take a bit of fresh air.
I'll join you. Ah! Ah! Oh, blasty! We're gonna catch Woodall for this!
We're not gonna clear Tower Bridge!
Jump for it, mate! She's done it! Carmen Sandiego has actually stolen the crown jewels and part of the Tower of London.
I'll find you wherever you go, Carmen.
You may find me, player, but you'll always miss me by a whisker.
Okay, listen up, gumshoes. You're looking at part of the world-famous Tower of London. The central White Tower, to be exact. Now, it's a little confusing at first, then it gets downright muddy. But the whole castle is actually the Tower of London, right? And it has more than a dozen towers.
Hey, Chief, wasn't the Tower of London a famous prison?
Exact. This place was a royal palace and a serious slammer both at the same time. Talk about your big house. Some of the more famous prisoners were Anne Boleyn, a wife of Henry VIII, and Sir Walter Raleigh. Not bad cellmates if you can get them.
But the place is a museum now and holds the British crown jewels.
So, what's it doing in Mongolia, Chief?
Last night, Carmen Sandiego plucked it right off the bank of the River Thames. And she deposited it 6,000 miles away in the Gobi Desert. Oh, I tell you, if the place was still being used for a prison, the Queen of England would give Carmen Sandiego the penthouse suite and throw away the key.
We're on our way to investigate. Player, C5 us out of here.
One thing, though. No way I'm wearing this to the desert, okay?
Hello? Think again, Zach. Not all deserts are hot. They just don't have water.
Ivy's right, Zach. You're on your way from San Francisco, California to desolate Mongolia. Better zip up that parka, because the Gobi Desert is farther north than any other desert in the world. Winter temps can drop to 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ah, great. The C5 blew our landing again. No Tower of London in sight.
I hope you can speak Mongolian, Zach.
Not a word, but some Mongolians speak Chinese.
Good. Say something nice. Fast.
Jin Wen! Nio meo kanjian lundunta!
Yeah!
What did you say?
I'm not exactly sure. I either asked for directions or said their sisters watch ugly camels.
Let go! They're Carmen's henchmen! Thanks for the lift, but I think I'll ride with my brother if you don't mind. Come on, let's get to the roof. Whoa! Hit it! Whoa, what in the world was that?
Oh, so sorry. I fired a flare gun and frightened off your pursuers. Inspector Sir Nigel Fenwick, Scotland Yard.
Cool, the famous London police. I'm Zach. This is Ivy. We're from the Acme Detective Agency.
It'll be very exciting working with me. You'll learn ever so much. It appears only 2 diamond necklaces are missing from the costume display.
Why would Carmen go through this elaborate heist for 2 necklaces and leave the crown jewels behind?
A simple Carmen clue, which I discovered when I first arrived, gives us the answer. There you have it. Now, we'll take my jet to Vancouver, Canada, where you can watch me catch Carmen red-handed.
Wait a minute. How could you deduce that it was Vancouver, Canada that quickly?
Elementary, my dear Ivy. Time was the essential clue.
Ivy, he's right. It's 6 o'clock p.m. here in Mongolia, but Carmen's clock is set at 3 a.m. Player, where in the world is it 3 o'clock right now?
Submitted for your approval. You've just crossed over into the time zones.
When the sun is casting light on one side of the planet, it's day. But on the other side, it's night.
Ooh, wait, gnarly. Because right now in the Pacific time zone, it's 3 o'clock a.m. from Mexico on to Alaska, dudes.
Is there a famous steam clock anywhere in that time zone?
Check it out. One of the most famous steam clocks in the world is right here in Vancouver, Canada.
Come on, Ivy. This Sir Nigel guy is good.
Wait a minute, Zach. You know the first rule of good detective work. Check and double-check all your clues before making a deduction.
Look!
Now, why would Carmen use an eagle instead of a cuckoo in a cuckoo clock? And...
My next theft? Maybe it's a hideout in the park.
I bet Sir Nigel didn't even hear this part of the clue. And I've already figured it out.
You have?
It's elementary, my dear Zach. An eagle was a famous symbol of the ancient Romans.
My next theft? Maybe it's a hideout in the park.
Maybe it's a hideout in the park? Carmen's doing a bad Italian accent.
Ivy, that doesn't sound... Go ahead, Chief.
Hot tip from CrimeNet. We just confirmed it was Carmen Sandiego who pulled off a heist 2 days ago. The Kaimu Black Sand Beach in Hawaii.
The whole beach?
And her henchmen have now moved into an area around Stanley Park in, get this, Ivy, Vancouver, Canada.
What could they be after? Infoscan Stanley Park.
Near an entrance to the park, there's a group of totem poles carved by native Indian tribes like the Tlingit, the Haida, and the...
Oh, wait a minute. Ivy, that was no Italian accent. She meant the Haida Indian totem pole in Stanley Park.
You mean Sir Nigel was right?
Player, the C5 Express.
Okay, you globe-hopping sleuthmeisters, you're on your way from Mongolia to Vancouver, the largest city in British Columbia, Canada. Know what I mean? Oh, never mind.
All right, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Sir Nigel must have called ahead to warn him.
Wait a minute. Something's very wrong here.
Tickets from the boss.
Nowadays, Mounties only wear their red coats for ceremonies. These guys are fake, Zach.
Hey, what's going on?
Run, Zach! Whoa!
All right, that's enough exercise for tonight. You're coming with us.
What are you doing with us?
Today, the Tower of London holds the crown jewels. What did it also hold in its illustrious past? The Tower of London once held prisoners. Ivy, Canada exports logs. They don't bring them back to the woods. I got a bad feeling about this stop.
You two have a good ride?
Not as good as the one you're gonna take.
After them! They're heading into the woods!
Don't lose them. Carmen went to a lot of trouble to lure him here.
Whoa! Ivy!
I got you, Zach!
Did you see him land?
No. Maybe they're further up the river.
Zach, this is brilliant.
Thank the beavers. They build these lodges for warmth in the winter and for protection from predators. Like Carmen's henchmen. All the air we can want.
And now, if we only like to eat bark.
We're sure lucky that beaver dam was in the right place at the right time.
Lucky would be having one of those henchmen's tickets. Then we could figure out Carmen's next move.
Hey, what's this imprint here, sis?
Whoa, I must have rolled on something when I fell.
Got him here?
Still looks backwards to me.
That's because the alphabet isn't always as simple as ABC, Ivy. We write with Roman letters, but this is the Cyrillic alphabet, used in Russia and Bulgaria.
What's it say?
It's a ticket for the Trans-Siberian Express.
Woohoo! Player, C5 us there!
You're on your way from Vancouver, Canada to over 5 million square miles of some of the coldest land on Earth, Russian Siberia.
Temperatures get to, check this out, 90 degrees below zero. They say in the dead of winter you can spit and it freezes before it hits the ground. If that's your idea of a good time.
Кто это?
Все нормально, все нормально. Мы из агентства по расследованию АКМЕ.
Да, я слышал о вас.
Well, at least the C5 hit the mark this time. Ah!
Hey, a purebred Russian blue.
What is it with you and cats, Zach?
Миша, иди сюда.
Whoa, he feeds his cat caviar, Ivy.
Сегодня тебе повезло, Миша. Целая коробка была разбита в последнем вагоне.
Ivy, could it be Carmen's after a boxcar full of caviar?
Sure, but how does caviar connect with the totem pole, the black Hawaiian sand, and 2 necklaces?
It's caviar to us, but to Misha, fish eggs are the ultimate cat food. If Carmen's a cat lover, then she sees kitty collars where we see diamond necklaces. To us, they're totem poles, but to her, they're the ultimate kitty scratching posts.
Okay, I'll bite. But how does the black beach sand fit into this cat theory?
Now, Ivy, if you've got to ask that, you should never own a cat. And if my hunch is correct, Carmen's henchmen should be in the caviar boxcar right this minute.
10 seconds to the trestle.
Seconds between each hole.
Now! Now!
Tickets, please?
Am I too late?
Go ahead, Chief.
I got a Scotland Yard rust to report you might be interested in. This is Sir Nigel Fenwick of Scotland Yard. And this is Frank Imposter, a Carmen Sandiego henchman and master of disguise.
I knew there was something I didn't like about you.
Well, I guess the little masquerade is over. So now it's my job to throw you off the track, so to speak.
Vancouver, Canada manufactures iron and steel. Can you name another of its top manufactured products? Another of Vancouver, Canada's top manufactured products is lumber.
You've forgotten one detail, Mr. Frank Imposter. We have you, and when this train stops, you'll be arrested by the Russian police.
Oh my, how embarrassing. I could just sink right through the floor.
No, you don't! Ivy!
До свидания!
Ivy! Swing, Zach! It's the only way! Ah! Ah!
Ivy?
Yeah, Zach?
We're both smart people. So how come we always wind up doing things that make us look like we have the IQ of beef jerky?
I don't know. Forget it. Now, come on, think. If Carmen's shopping for a kitty, what kind do you think she'd go after?
Clear. Info scan cats.
Ancient Egyptians domesticated cats, at first to control rats, but later they were considered sacred. The cats, not the rats.
Wait a minute. If Carmen is using the diamond necklaces for collars, she'd have to be after some pretty big cats.
Put him all the way up. Put him all the way up. I didn't know he was your dog.
Lions and tigers and leopards. Oh, my.
Maybe she's after an Asian lion. They're one of the rarest big cats in the world with only about 400 left.
Nah, Carmen wouldn't settle for just rare. She'd pick unique.
White lions are among the most unique in the world. Though native to South Africa, 2 cubs are being cared for in a clinic in Zimbabwe.
Whoa, what are the odds on white lion cubs like that?
Funny you should ask. It's very rare. Less than 1% of all lions in the world are white lions. And the odds against 2 white lions, ooh, baby, astronomical.
Little bro, it's as good a start as any.
Player, C5 us to the Zambezi National Park in Zimbabwe, Africa.
From one of the coldest places on Earth to one of the hottest. Siberia, Russia to Africa. The second largest continent in the world, Africa, is the home of the Sahara Desert, Mount Kilimanjaro in Kenya, and the tropical rainforest of the Congo. All right, listen up. You're headed to one of Africa's 52 independent countries, Zimbabwe. The Zambezi National Park is on the Zambezi River, which flows into a waterfall that's, get this, 1 mile wide and 350 feet high. It was named by the famous duck
Dr. Livingston to honor the Queen of England.
Queen Victoria, what shall we name this? Her Majesty's Cataracts? No. Sounds like an eye problem. Queen's Cascade? No. Bigger! Aha! By Jove, that's it! Victoria Falls!
Look, a Carmen henchman. You go high. I'll go low. Tie him up with these. Carmen! Quick, Zach, help me tie this guy up. She's getting away! Look, let's take those zebras.
Ivy, zebras don't tame easily. We can never ride one.
Well, we can't chase Carmen on our own 2 feet.
Nope, but we can on their 2 feet.
Ostriches?
These guys are custom made for an African chase. They can go from 0 to 40 miles an hour in less than 10 seconds.
Monsieur Dunya! Monsieur Dunya!
Good work, Ivy. I'll call in the cavalry. You head them off at the pass.
Carmen stole one of their canoes. She headed downriver.
What he said back there, Mosi Oatunya, what does that mean?
I don't know. I got bad news, Ivy. There's Carmen's henchmen coming from behind.
I got worse news, Zach. There's a waterfall ahead.
I figured it out. Mosi Oatunya is their word for Victoria Falls, and that's a 350-foot drop. No. I got the other one, Ivy. We gotta get out now. Hurry, Ivy. My foot can't hold the boat much longer.
What? Let go of the leash, Carmen.
No. I've created a splendid environment on my own private game preserve, Ivy. You give her up.
Game's over, Carmen. You lose. Carmen, give me your hand. You'll go over the falls.
Carmen!
Carmen's done it again, huh?
Yeah. Well, at least we saved everything she stole, including these little guys. Whoa! Hey, no, stop! Stop! Help! Ivy, help me! Stop!
I thought you were finished for sure, Carmen.
Cats don't have 9 lives the way people say, but I do, player.
I'll catch you soon enough.
You'll have to find me first, and the world is my hiding place. See you next crime.
That's one small step for man.
And one giant leap for Carmen Sandiego. Get the car, please.
Huh? Oh, shoo! Go away! Go! Get out of here!
Don't be
Go.
afraid. He's just a pet.
Hey, wait! Aren't you, somebody?
We're all somebody.
Huh? Brian, is she somebody famous?
Oh, man, that's Carmen Sandiego. Call the police.
We got every bridge and tunnel on Manhattan Island covered. You can't escape, Carmen.
Before we leave New York, cut across to Times Square. I arranged a little surprise for everyone in the Big Apple.
We got
got you surrounded, Carmen Sandiego. Come out with your hands in the air.
Hey, look, it's Carmen Sandiego.
Nice trick, but the real Carmen's in here.
If you think you can get away from me this time, you're dreaming, Carmen.
Better watch out. My dream could become your nightmare.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain.
I don't get it, Chief. If Carmen paid for the toy, what's the crime?
Okay, it wasn't technically a theft, but Carmen Sandiego's definitely up to something B-I-G, and that spells huge. Known henchmen have been meeting in cities from Pakistan to Peru, China to Chile, and various longitudes and latitudes in between. Hey, where you going?
There must be something special with this toy for it to grab Carmen's attention. Well, these Illumipads are pretty cool toys. Maybe all those henchmen want to play with hers.
Zach, the sales girl remembers 2 things from the incident. Each of the henchmen had similar tattoos. The symbols for yin and yang. The Chinese emblem for opposites that complement, like male and female. And they had a very unique bird on...
Bingo! Huh? We might just have nailed the country those henchmen were from, Ivy. The henchman's bird was a cormorant.
Hello, Zach. Cormorants live on coasts all over the world.
But only along certain rivers will you find these. Clear. Infoscan trained cormorants.
Yes, anglers. No more squishing slimy worms onto hooks. No more fish getting away with your bait. In fact, no more bait.
Some fishermen in China train wild cormorants to pluck their catch right out of the Yangtze River for them.
Zach, if the henchmen had these yin and yang tattoos and a trained cormorant...
The first place I'd look is China. Player, bring up that map of known henchmen activity again, please.
Henchmen were spotted on the move in Jiangsu province, further south in Guangdong.
And look, there's activity in Sichuan near China's longest river, the Yangtze. Could be it. Player, C5 us to the far east.
Ni hao, buckaroos. You're flying from New York City, USA to the People's Republic of China.
At over 3.5 million square miles, China is the 3rd largest country, right behind Russia and Canada.
Okay, listen up, cluebusters. Finding a couple of henchmen in China isn't going to be easy. More people live here than in any country in the world.
Over 1 billion strong.
So, if the Earth's about 25,000 miles around, and you placed every person in China end to end, they could probably circle the globe more than 40 times. But don't get me wrong, when most of Europe was looking for a light switch to get out of the Dark Ages, the Chinese were not just lying around.
They were busy inventing everything from paper and the compass to gunpowder and fireworks.
You'll be landing shortly.
Well, what do you know? The Yangtze is almost 4,000 miles long, and we put down right on the mark, little bro.
Whatever Carmen's up to looks like it's kicking into high gear. Come on. Ivy, you hear that?
Zach, I don't speak Chinese.
It's something about getting to Xizang before nightfall. Now they're saying somebody's outside the door. Ah! Hey! They didn't say anything about a net, I'm sure of it. At least we know they're headed to some place called Xizang.
Great! Now if we can just shake free.
I hope this doesn't hurt.
You okay?
Yeah, but not for long.
Stay low! There's more air below the smoke!
Breathe into the wet rag, Ivy. It cuts out the smoke.
We gotta get out of here! Some fishermen on China's Yangtze River use trained birds to help them catch fish. What are these birds called? Cormorants are sometimes trained to catch fish in China.
lost their junk, and we lost the henchmen.
But we know where they're going, if we can find the Xizang place.
But what's Carmen up to? I mean, she buys the lighted pegboard toy in New York, then has henchmen on the move over 13,000 miles away in China. What's the connection?
Player, infoscan Xizang, Sichuan province.
Picture, if you will, an ordinary field in a region called Dalianshan. It's a tranquil existence. Tend some hogs, drink some tea, but there's more here than meets the eye.
There's the Xizang Launch Center for space satellites, and it's only about 1 football field away from working farms. Talk about a halftime show.
Unless Carmen's taking up farming, I'd say Xizang's Launch Center sounds like the best place for us to start, Zach. Zach?
We're in luck, Ivy. There's a merchant on his way to Xizang. He'll give us a lift. Shouldn't we find security and let them know we're on the grounds?
I've got a feeling they already paid security a visit. Come on. Oh.
快一点，快来不及了。
Mind if we give you two a hand?
Gotcha!
Where'd they go?
Well, at least we stopped them from ripping off this rocket.
Zach, look.
Okay, now see, this is bad.
A cheap $10 kid's toy, and now some of the most expensive space hardware in the world.
3 rockets, 3 lights.
What's Carmen up to? I guess Carmen wants to see that all our daily nutritional requirements are met while we're away from home.
Hey, this is a big piece of litmus paper. It can tell if something is an acid or a base.
And Carmen gave us an orange. Zach, oranges have natural acids. It must be part of a clue.
The orange's acid will turn this litmus paper from blue to red. Watch. Haha, pretty cool, huh?
Looks like a message.
Carmen must have written on it with some kind of base, like borax, that neutralizes acid, keeping the letters blue.
I'm taking a trip and I'll be blue. Love, Maria.
Where's she taking a trip to? And who's Maria?
Player, infoscan Maria, please.
Maria, she's our gal. If she can't do it, no one shall.
Meet Maria Theresa, Holy Roman Empress, Queen of Hungary and Bohemia, and Archduchess of Austria in the 1700s. What a resume, huh? Had 16 children, one of whom was Marie Antoinette, known in Spanish as Maria Antonia.
This is getting us nowhere.
Wait a minute. Ivy, Carmen just stole rockets. Maybe she's taking a trip into space, and maybe Maria isn't a who, but a what.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Zach.
Look, 400 years ago, Galileo thought those dark patches on the moon were water, so he named them with the Latin word for seas, Maria.
Okay, Einstein, then what's this part mean about being blue?
Well, a blue moon is when there are 2 full moons in 1 month, right?
Okay, fine. Player, infoscan lunar activity. When is the next time there are 2 full moons in a month?
Well, doesn't happen very often. That's why people say, only once in a blue moon. Aha, you're in luck, crime busters. The next blue moon is in 4 days.
Ivy, it takes astronauts 3 days to fly to the moon. If the trip Carmen is taking is gonna reach it on the blue moon, she'd have to leave by tomorrow. But these Long March rockets don't carry astronauts. Hey, I'm hungry.
Zach, look!
So, lots of oranges come from Florida.
Forget the snack, Zach. Carmen said I'm taking a trip. What's in Florida that she might want to steal next? Think outer space, rockets.
Whoa, the space shuttle at Cape Canaveral. Player, booster rocket us to the Sunshine State.
Okay, Moondreamers, you're C5ing it from China to one of the flattest places in America, the Florida Peninsula. It's surrounded on 3 sides by water, and the highest point in the state is only 345 feet above sea level.
And more coastline than any state except Alaska.
Let's not forget the Everglades and the Florida Keys, an arc of islands that juts out miles into the Gulf of Mexico. Hey, check it out, Space Cadets. Cape Canaveral's been America's premier launch site since 1959, when our first astronauts, Abel and Baker, weighed in at a mere 9 pounds apiece. Yes, these brave monkeys went into space before man ever dared to try. The Apollo 11 astronauts made history when Neil Armstrong became the first human ever to set foot on the moon. no time for parties now. We're splashing down at Cape Canaveral, Florida, the launch site of the space shuttle, today's recyclable spaceship.
One more thing Florida is known for, Ivy.
What's that?
Alligators!
When Galileo thought the dark patches on the moon were seas, what did he call them? Galileo used the Latin word Maria to name the dark patches on the moon.
Oh, I've got a feeling the only way out of here is the way he came in.
Run!
Ow! Oh, I'm getting too old for this. Oh man, this is bad.
Quick, Zach! You're back!
What are you, nuts, Ivy? What made you think you could hold his jaw shut?
Zoology class, little bro. Alligators have enough power to crush cow bones like kindling, but not much at all for opening wide. Easy, big fella. Easy, no one's gonna hurt you. Get ready to run, Zach! But we gotta talk to the chief about fixing that C5 glitch.
Or I gotta take wrestling lessons. Hey, they don't piggyback the space shuttle away from Cape Canaveral. This is the launch site.
All security personnel, report to your stations. Carmen Sandiego has stolen the space shuttle.
Yeah, all personnel are busy with this crisis. I'll be with you shortly.
Great. Now how are we gonna find out where Carmen's gone?
Hi, I'm Michelle. Can I help?
Nah, thanks. You're just...
A kid?
No. I meant you're just pretty darn impressive in that spacesuit. Why are you wearing a spacesuit?
Well, I go to space camp down here at Cape Canaveral. We were going to get a chance to watch the space shuttle launch.
Until Carmen stole it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can help us find out what she's up to, Michelle.
But why would she take the shuttle away? Why not just launch from here?
Depending on the mission, you always have a different launch window.
Launch window? What's that?
Well, see, the moon's a moving target. It travels around the Earth at more than 2,000 miles per hour.
So you have to aim at a spot way in front of the moon and let it come to you right at the end of your 3-day flight?
Right. And if Carmen had launched from here, say, 10 minutes ago, given average speed, she would have missed the moon by thousands and thousands of miles.
Then, working backwards, where on Earth would the launch window be?
If Carmen wanted to reach the moon exactly when it's full.
Full moon is in exactly, and the flight time is, With those parameters, the ideal place is in the Andes Mountains of Peru. But at this specific longitude and latitude, temperatures sometimes go below 41 degrees Fahrenheit. The launch would just shut itself down automatically.
Knowing Carmen, she's got that covered. Player, C5 us to these coordinates.
I wish I knew where we were going. This llama's not exactly comfortable.
Well, don't sweat it, little bro. There's Carmen's launch site. What is she thinking of?
Okay, coast is clear. Here's the Illumipad she bought at that toy store, Ivy.
But what's she doing with it?
Only one way to find out. Whoa. The rocket payloads are filled with red and black dye.
Biodegradable, no doubt.
And this program is set to launch the stolen rockets to specific locations on the lunar surface. When the colored dyes are released, Carmen's image will appear on the face of the full moon.
Like a giant paint-by-number.
And she'll orchestrate the whole thing from her bird's eye view aboard the stolen space shuttle.
Prepare for launch.
Zach, you gotta stop the launch. If she gets away with the space shuttle and those long march rockets, it could set international space programs back years.
But it could take days to break her code.
T-minus 3 minutes and counting.
We don't have days. Come on. Carmen!
I want them to watch from a distance.
Zach, follow me nice and easy. Hand over hand. Jump for the cliff! You okay?
Just tell me when it's over.
Come on, Zach. We're running out of time.
44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39.
Ivy, at 7 seconds before liftoff, those boosters fire up, and the whole launch site will reach almost 3,000 degrees.
Temperature, that's it!
Huh?
Michelle said the launch system automatically shuts down if the temperature goes below 41 degrees. Come on!
Where are we going?
The temperature monitoring gauge. The CO2 in this fire extinguisher should lower the temperature enough to...
We're toast in 7 seconds! Just do it!
12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Launch aborted. Temperature below safety levels. Launch aborted.
All right, Ivy, we did it!
Woohoo! Now, with a little luck, we can nab Carmen.
You froze me out this time, detectives, but there's always going to be another full moon and another chance.
Well, if it's any consolation, Michelle will be glad we saved the space shuttle.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe she'll become the first woman on the moon instead of Carmen.
My detectives brought you down to Earth, huh, Carmen?
If you don't shoot for the moon, you'll never know what can be yours, player. See you next crime.
Что это за шум? Кармен Сандиего украла карету Великой Екатерины.
From one great lady to another, Catherine, let's go play in a warmer climate for a while, shall we?
Вот она! Держи ее! Так, Катерина имела много поклонников, даже такую воровку, как ты, Кармен. Она пропала! И Кармен исчезла вместе с ней.
This time, I'm coming out ahead, Carmen.
It's not whether you win or lose the game, player, but how much fun you can make it for me while we play. I have the statue. Now it's your move.
So, yeah, kind of chilling here in Tahiti, you know, doing the old vacation thing. Yeah! Hey!
Real smooth, Romeo. Go ahead, Chief.
Hot tip, hot tip. Whoa! Hot sand, hot sand, hot sand. Ow, 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 ow. Whoa. Why so glum, beach blanket?
I just geeked out with the best-looking girls in Tahiti, Chief.
Hey, don't sweat the small stuff, Zach. You'll meet plenty of other girls.
Maybe not on this planet, but...
Hey, I've seen...
All right, back to business, you two. Carmen Sandiego's at it again. Late last night, she stole the coach Catherine the Great used when she was crowned Empress of Russia. But she only used it to ride to her next heist, this statue of Catherine the Great.
Do I detect a Catherine the Great theme developing, Chief?
Well, that's what you and the dateless wonder here are gonna find out.
Oh, yeah, real nice.
And I've arranged for a Russian detective to help you on this one.
We're on it, Chief. Oh, and, this is for the last wisecrack.
Player, C5 us out of here.
Fasten those borscht belt, scam jammers. You're boogie boarding from the warm winter climate of Tahiti to the frigid winter temps of St. Petersburg, Russia. Russia, the largest country in the world, is home of the Kremlin, Cossack dancers, and Lake Baikal, the deepest lake on the planet Earth, at over 1 mile from surface to sediment. That's the bottom, you know. Yes, girls and boys, it's Catherine the Great, Empress of Russia. Be the first on your block to own this fully posable action figure commemorating one of the most influential women in history, your little empress. Kids, feel the thrill Catherine the Great felt expanding Russia's borders by 200,000 square miles. Know the joy she knew starting the famous Hermitage Museum and establishing Russia's very first school for girls over 200 years ago.
This.
Вы в порядке? Не разбились?
Yeah, the ice broke my fall.
I'm Tatiana from the Acme Detective Agency in Moscow.
I'm,
Oh, Zach.
Yeah, Zach.
Hey, come, I brought some warmer coats for you both.
Yes! Thank you, Chief.
Well, why would Carmen steal a statue and leave a snow sculpture?
That's such an exotic name. Tatiana.
Mind on the case, little bro. This #1 might mean it's Carmen's first clue, or a #1 tiger she's going after next.
Look, another part to the clue. Mahjong tiles? That's an ancient Chinese game.
Maybe Carmen's telling us to look for her in China.
But what's the tiger got to do with anything?
Wait a minute. Tiger? China? Tiger of? The Tiger of Shin.
Exactly. Zach, you are so smart to know that.
You really think so?
Excuse me. Would somebody please tell me what's going on?
The #1 could stand for the first emperor of China. Player, some help, please. He's the guy who built the Great Wall along 4,000 miles of China's border to keep enemies out. His name was Qin Shi Huangdi, but he was also known as the Tiger of Shin. #1 tiger. And if Carmen's going after something that belonged to him, I think I just figured out where. Watch this. Player, bring up a world map a sec. Check it out, Ivy. Imaginary lines of latitude run around the Earth parallel to the equator, right? And lines of longitude run from the North Pole to the South Pole.
But Zach, they can't help us if we don't know exactly what degree of latitude and longitude Carmen has gone to.
Ah, you're forgetting how she likes to play games with us, Ivy. Look at these mahjong tiles. They're giving us perfect coordinates.
Right. These Chinese symbols are north, east, south, and west, the directions of the 4 players at the game table.
Or the 4 points of a compass. And these other tiles have symbols that stand for numbers, like on playing cards or dominoes. So, Carmen is at 34 degrees north by 108 degrees east.
Zach, I am very impressed.
You'll change your tune once you see him open a bottle of soda. It's not a pretty sight.
Yeah, I love you too, Ivy. Player, C5 us to Xi'an, China. If I didn't know better, with all this fog, I'd say we're in London, not China.
You hear that?
Don't be afraid.
What in the world was that?
I don't know, but here it comes again.
Let's get out of here! My foot's stuck! Come on!
Zach!
The imaginary lines on maps and globes which give us coordinates are called what? The imaginary lines on maps and globes are called latitude and longitude.
Help me, Ivy!
Zach!
You two okay?
Yes, thanks.
Come on, let's follow those rails.
Yeah, Carmen can't be far now.
Your brother Zach is so... How do you say it in English?
Desperate to impress you?
Well, I was thinking brave, but...
Trust me, the word is desperate.
Смотри, это невероятно.
Whoa!
What is it?
It's the Mount Lai burial site. The first emperor of China had his artists make an army of 6,000 to be buried with him. Each one is different. Probably designed them to look like his real army. And get this, they've been buried here with Qing Shi Huangdi for over 2,000 years.
Shh, someone's coming.
What was that?
Let's check it out. It's one of those Acme detectives.
Wrong, Muscle Mouth. It's 3 of those Acme detectives.
So, you're first. Catch!
Huh?
And you're next.
After them! They'll lead us to Carmen!
Come on! We can follow the tracks!
Or better yet, we can follow these clues.
谢谢你们，我们会尽力多大。Carmen Sandiego.
Ivy, do you think Zack is cute?
Yeah, and Formica's edible. Come on, he's my brother.
I can't figure the connection between a statue of Catherine the Great from Russia and the 16 clay soldiers she stole here. What is Carmen up to? And what do these playing cards mean? Wait a minute, Ivy. These cards are almost all jacks, kings, queens, and there's only 48 in the deck.
Sounds like Pinochle, a card game with only 48 cards.
But there are only 12 in my deck.
Whoa, guys! Carmen's showing us her hand again. 48 and 12 could be latitude and longitude.
Player, bring up the world map a sec. And remember when the henchman gave us the cards, he said, "You're first." Well, latitude always goes first.
My deck had 48 cards, so try latitude 48 degrees.
And mine had 12, longitude 12 degrees.
But without knowing if the 48 degrees latitude is north or south of the equator, or if the 12 degrees longitude here is east or west of the prime meridian,
which is 0 degrees through Greenwich, England, Carmen could be at any of these 4 spots. But then we do a simple process of elimination, little bro. Only one of these sits on dry land.
I say we make our first stop in Bavaria, Germany. But where exactly is the question?
Tip, gumshoes. This just in from CrimeNet. Carmen's pulling off another robbery.
In Bavaria, Chief?
Well, aren't we just the teacher's pet, She and her henchmen were spotted near the most photographed castle in Europe.
That's the famous Castle Neuschwanstein.
Player, C5 us to Bavaria, Germany, and hold the sauerkraut.
This is your captain speaking. We'll be C5ing from China to Bavaria, the largest state in Germany. Bavaria, Germany is where you can visit the Bavarian Alps. The capital city of Munich and the beautiful Danube, second longest river in Europe. Okay, listen up. You're headed to one of the castles built by this guy, King Ludwig II of Bavaria.
Hey, he was the king who lost his front teeth from eating too many German cakes and candies.
Yep, even kings should brush their royal choppers after snack sack.
Hey, the C5's working great. That's 2 out of 2 direct hits.
Ivy, if this is a direct hit and this is Neuschwanstein, then what's that?
That's Neuschwanstein. And there's a turret missing.
Because you're in it.
Oh boy. Well, the only way out is up. But how are we?
Look, that's how.
So glad you could make it.
What's your game this time, Carmen?
One we can play out completely. Now that you're here, detectives.
The same emperor who built the Great Wall of China had himself buried with a collection of what? The Chinese emperor who built the Great Wall had himself buried with over 6,000 life-size clay soldiers.
We can make it if we jump!
Huh? What are you... Tatiana! Stop her! I'm past the water. Ivy. I got an idea. Come on.
Give me your hand.
Never!
Don't be so childish, Ivy. I'm trying to help you.
I'll take care of myself!
This is an albatross D3, the same kind of plane the Red Baron flew in World War I.
Well, yes. You know how to fly it, right?
Right. Up, down.
Whoa! Help! I'm slipping!
Ivy, give me your hand.
I'm coming, sis. I'm coming.
Ah! I can't hold. Ah!
Ivy!
Hey, Ivy, pull up a wing. We're about to run the in-flight movie.
Zach! Look out!
Whoa!
Ah!
Oh! Ivy? Got a little item to add to our expense account.
But what on earth is Carmen up to?
So far, she's stolen a castle tower.
A statue of the Empress of Russia.
And 16 Chinese foot soldiers.
What's up, Chief?
Hot tip, gumshoes. In the last 12 hours, there's been a rash of other robberies linked to Carmen's henchmen. What do you take for a robbery rash? Anyway, 3 more castle turrets have vanished. Suits of armor from the Victoria and Albert Museum in London, bishop statues from the Vatican in Rome, and check this out, the entire courtyard from the Citadel Military School in Charleston, South Carolina.
Whoa, Chief, montage scan the stolen items all at once.
It looks like a chess set.
Check and mate, sis. That's why Carmen's been giving us clues in the disguise of games. She wants to play the world's biggest chess game.
Ooh, I am impressed. Now, if you can just bust this clue she messengered to the agency, maybe you can nab her once and for all.
C5 Express, when you absolutely positively have to bust a clue overnight.
A sandwich?
And the crossword puzzle? Only 2 spots are empty on this crossword puzzle. 20 across molten rock and 155 down hollow cylinder.
20 and 155. Sounds like latitude and longitude again. Player, do your stuff. Look, one of the locations is Hawaii.
The puzzle came inside a sandwich, and British Captain James Cook landed in the Hawaiian Islands in 1795.
Originally naming them the Sandwich Islands in honor of the Earl of Sandwich. That's gotta be it. Nice going, Tatiana.
Whoa, hey, not so fast, my 3 musketeers. Hawaii is an archipelago over 1,500 miles long with 132 islands. Carmen can only be on one.
Well, think. What does she still need?
She doesn't have a king.
One of Hawaii's best-known kings is Kamehameha I, who unified the islands.
Ah, there's a famous statue of him on the Big Island, where they also have an active volcano that produces hollow cylinders of molten rock called lava tubes.
Yes! Tatiana, I could kiss you, huh?
Oh, I never kiss on the first kiss.
Oh, please. Player, C5 us to Hawaii. Whoa, we were right. Carmen set up a giant chessboard.
And there's King Kamehameha.
Oh, no!
Welcome, detectives. You've been my most worthy adversaries. I know you'll give me a good game.
Somehow Carmen's managed to magnetize the board and make us part of the game.
Hey, I only play if it's winner take all, Carmen.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, let the game begin. Pawn G2 to G4.
Zach, make a move that gets one of your knights down here near us.
Pawn B7 to B5. Ivy, I can beat her. I know I can.
Bishop F1 to G2.
This is no time to show off, Zach.
Knight B8 to C6.
Pawn D2 to D3.
Pawn D7 to D5.
Oh! Come on, let's go checkmate Carmen.
I could have beat her.
She's escaping down those lava tubes. Wouldn't you know, we got last year's model.
What do we do now?
Paddle.
I could have beat her. I could have.
So, Zach, now that Tatiana's going home, is there something you wanted to ask her?
Yeah. Hey, Tatiana, if I ever come to Russia, you think maybe you and me... Hey! Hey, you shook it, Ivy! You shook it!
You planned a winner-take-all match, and my detectives beat you, Carmen.
Ah, but we never really got to play. Looks like a stalemate until next crime, player.